Hello, and welcome back for more Fallout 3, where you join me and Liberty here outside of Vault 101. I'm looking off at the Capitol building and the Washington Monument in the distance. Last time, we wrapped up our business in the Citadel, mostly by just uncovering a lot of lore about the Maxon family and the founding of the Brotherhood. And we also found that we have to enter Vault 87 through a place called Lamplight Caverns, in the hopes of finding a Gek there. High levels of radiation have prevented the Brotherhood from exploring any further as well, so we'll see how that goes one of these days. Because today, we have some trouble on the home front. As we return to Megaton after leaving the Citadel, we picked up an emergency broadcast from Vault 101 here, sent by Amata. In fact, we can even pull that up and give it another go before we head in. Vault 101 emergency.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago, but I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left.
So apparently there's still chaos in Vault 101, and the Overseer is still not pleased with things. So let's go in and see what's going on. We might have to bring a little wasteland justice back home with us. We enter the password Amata. Here goes the vault door opening. There it goes. Alright, let's go see what's going on.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on. Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined.
Let's see here. Yeah, I need to talk with Amata. I got her message.
Amata's message? I don't know what you're talking about, but I'd keep that under your hat for her sake. She could get in real trouble if people found out she sent you a message. So could I, just for talking with you now.
What sort of trouble do you mean?
Let me bring you up to speed. It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
Yeah, that was never supposed to happen. That was the Overseer's fault.
Really? Well, that would explain a few things, all right. It's a good thing you're here after all. After that night, a lot of your friends started thinking, if it's safe to go outside, why stay down here forever? And that's not the sort of thing the Overseer likes to hear. Things have gotten pretty tense.
So what now?
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the Overseer, but frankly, I know better than to try that. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
Well, why don't the rebels just leave?
It's not that they want to leave. It's that they want to open the door and interact with the rest of the world. But that would risk the whole vault.
have him lead us somewhere we can leave. Or I'll go see what I can do about all of this. Yeah, can you lead me somewhere?
I guess you've had a lot on your mind since you were here last. Where do you want to go?
Yeah, I need to see Amata. Lead me to her.
Okay, follow me.
And we'll follow Officer Gomez here. The layout of Vault 101 has changed a bit since the last time we were here as well. Not much, but a little bit.
Uh-oh. Wait here. This doesn't look good.
You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now get back down below before I have to do something we'll both regret.
What? You gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Stay back!
Taylor, stop shooting!
Don't you know enough to stay away?
Hey, you almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels.
What happened down here?
I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Tell me about the rebels.
I tell you, I'm scared of them. I never know when they're gonna try something dangerous.
All right, we have to go.
Yes, you do.
Shooting, damn it!
By the way, Freddy is Officer Gomez's son. Freddy Gomez.
I guess you can see how bad things are down here. Sorry, where were we going?
We're going to Amata. I need to talk to her about all this.
As chance would have it, she was one of the first people to talk about life outside the vault after you left. No surprise. She always did like you. I hope you can talk some sense into her. Or maybe the two of you can come up with some other plan. Just be careful about it.
Work is work. Messed with the sign. Alright, into Vault 101 lower level. Watch out for tricycles on the stairs. Got Wally Mack.
Amata's up there, in the clinic with the rest of them. I'd take you closer, but they don't get along with security. Good luck.
All right. Thanks, Officer Gomez. Let's go find Amata.
Damn, look who's come waltzing back into the vault. It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us.
Help? What kind of help?
What sort of help do you think I mean? You must have heard about the changes since you left, right? The deaths, the lies, the whole overseer lockdown thing? Ringing any bells? Man, they'd have rushed in here long ago if they didn't know I stole one of their guns from when they issued martial law. Anyway, you gotta help us get out of here. You gotta help me get out of here.
Well, why do you need to get out of here so badly?
Because anything up there has got to be better than a lifetime of the same thing down here. Think about it, man. Down here, I'll always be stuck with the same job, with the same food, with the same people forever. You and your dad had the right idea. Get out of this pit and make your own life.
So, Butch, what do you do in the vault?
The damn goat said I'm supposed to be a hairdresser, but that ain't me. I'm a barber, you got that? There's a difference.
We can have him give us a haircut. Well, what do you think you're going to do outside, Butch?
I'll start a gang, of course. Why, it'll be the toughest, coolest, badassest gang the Wasteland's ever seen. Hey, play your cards right, maybe I'll even let you join it, huh?
Hey, I'm already in the tunnel snakes. You gave me the jacket and everything.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it'll be a new gang. We ain't gonna just be in tunnels, you know. Besides, there's gonna be a lot more people who want to join. Competition's gonna be tough.
So, what happened that night?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing too bad, yet. But he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
Clue? Yeah, optional sabotage Vault 101. So, yeah, why should I help you, Butch?
Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So when I need help, it's what you're gonna do, right? You're gonna help Amata anyway, right? Just make it so we can leave the vault, and I'll leave and never bother you again.
Okay, well, we have to go.
Come back if you need something.
They said she's in the clinic. Yep.
Oh my god, you're back! You got my message and actually came back.
Yeah, I came as soon as I heard you were in trouble.
Oh, thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight.
Yeah, well, you saved my life back then, Amata. The least I can do is help you out now.
I just wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie. I found out the vault wasn't always closed. They've lied to us about it for our entire lives.
Yeah, we found out about that when we left too. Well, yeah, how did you find that out?
After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even though we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions.
Let's see. Now we could blame Dad. Try to keep them in. Just leave. Or try to stop the Overseer. Yeah, we'll go with it. Sounds like he's gone crazy with power and needs to be stopped.
You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us had accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
Well, maybe. Why is the Overseer doing this?
I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
And what happened that night?
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best bedside manner. Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to.
Well, why don't you just leave? There's not much security.
Don't you get it? We don't want to abandon the vault. We want to open it. We still want this to be our home, but we want to get supplies from outside. Trading, exploring, anything's better than just hiding down here.
The more I hear, the less I want to be involved. Alright, I think I have a solution for the vault's troubles.
I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
So, yeah, I swear I'll stop your father and his guards. Just watch.
You will? Thank goodness for that. No matter what I say, he just doesn't listen. He just spends all day up in his office. But you've actually been outside, so you can tell him what it's like with first-hand experience. Just, please don't do anything rash or hurt him, all right?
You know violence isn't my style. um, well, yeah, we'll go. Sorry, I'm not promising anything. He'll be stopped one way or another.
But he's still my father. He may have made terrible choices that night, but he's the same person who's always looked out for us before then. Maybe he has some reason. Just please don't kill him. We've already had too many deaths.
There's something we want to find in here as well.
I never thought you'd be back.
Hi, old lady Palmer. What do you have
Oh,
to
it's
say?
good to see you're back from outside. It can be dangerous out there for someone your age.
So, tell me about the rebels.
Oh, dear. We aren't asking for anything special. The vault's been open before, but for some reason, everyone tries to pretend it wasn't. I guess they try to forget the poor souls who never came back from out there.
And what happened down here?
My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just an accident in all the confusion, but I know it was the overseer.
Huh, I didn't know Jonas was her grandson. I must have ignored or forgotten that. Alright, we have to go.
Oh, please be careful.
Here's Andy.
How may
Hi,
I
Andy.
serve you, mistress?
And Beatrice, I guess, in a failed operation. Andy?
Ah, another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy?
Andy, what happened? All this blood.
Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate the leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
So what's your take on this whole situation?
Human problems for human hearth. I don't trouble myself with such petty affairs. My work is my life. And, as you can see, I've been quite busy.
Wait, they made you the doctor?
But of course, with your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new vault medical practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all.
Oh, at least he's got enthusiasm. I don't know if I want to be healed by him. We have to go now.
Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you.
Oh, Andy. Medical data system. Is this it? I think this might be it. Framed quote, average locked. And this is the Revelations 2:16. I'm the Alpha and Omega. But we unlock it. You get 300 caps, a note, home sweet home, and another schematics for the rocket launcher. I think that's the third one.
How may I serve you, mistress? Oh, dear.
Looking for the pop-up in the corner to go. There we go. Yeah, it was the third. All right, home sweet home.
Well, here we are, nestled all safe and snug inside Vault 101. It's so cold down here. Colder still with Catherine gone. Oh, Catherine, I so wish you were here with me. How the hell am I supposed to do this by myself? Live down in this hole. Take care of our child. But this is our life now. So I guess I'd better get used to it. The overseer who runs the place is an overbearing bully, but I've dealt with worse.
Okay. Well, we have to go find the overseer, I guess. And we do have the option of running down to the reactor level and sabotaging something or another. But we won't do that. If we find the way down, we'll see how to do it. Yeah, that was the Rebels wing, so he wouldn't be there. Diner, apartments. I'd imagine he'd be in the overseer's quarters. Streams. Let's back into the upper level. Yeah, we ran through this way. It's just the back end of the diner. Okay, new door that was opened.
Well, I see you've returned.
Oh, you
Done
found
with
us.
the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
No, we're not trying to move back in. All right, yeah, lay off this evil banter. I'm just curious about your side of all this.
Really? And here I had expected you to be full of bullets and bravado, but short on brains. Perhaps you've grown up since you left our vault. I regret the unfortunate events of that night, but I'm afraid that once your father left us, they were unavoidable. The sad truth is that his actions presented a real and direct threat to the future success of our vault, and so, regrettably, they had to be opposed.
What do you mean by the vault's future success?
Ah, you're paying attention. Good for you. These vaults were designed to be safe havens for humanity, you see. But more than that, they were designed to test and protect us. And none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected breed of humans, never tainted by the ravages of the war above.
Yeah, I had no idea Vault 101 was so important. I just thought it was a fancy bunker.
No, the vaults have been so much more. But only the overseers have known the truth, and we've passed it down very carefully. I had hoped to tell Amata when she took over, but with the way things are now, that doesn't seem likely to happen. But if you could convince her and the rebels to give up this foolish demand to leave, then we can return to our vault's vital mission.
Well, the rebels are upset because you lied to them about the outside.
They have to understand that we did that to keep them from going outside and getting killed. To keep them from making the same mistake our generation did when we were their age. Some of us already lost loved ones out there long ago. We won't lose any more today.
Well, I believe I have the solution to the vault's problems.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
The rebels are right. You need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
That's a pretty low chance. I'll find a way to convince you. Just wait.
I deeply doubt it. But your naive ramblings do have a certain entertainment value.
Well, we have to go.
Yes, you do.
Well, we can do some things to boost our speech up and try that again. Yeah, let's continue having a look around.
Watch it, will you?
Let's go back to the upper level. That goes into the lower. Let's go to the upper level as well. Back to the entrance, right? Okay, well, let's follow the overseer up.
You don't belong here anymore.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
You never should have left, kid. Now we'll make sure nobody ever leaves again. Look what we have here.
Nick, you know what? Say hello to my new tri-beam laser rifle. Yep. Well, we get a jail cell password, some ammo. Yeah, more vault security stuff. Some terminal here. Confidential. Top level security only. From Chief Officer. Subject, raid on rebels. In light of increased agitation from the rebel elements, I have come to the conclusion that we can no longer afford to be merciful to this scum. While some may hold out hope for a peaceful resolution, it's only a matter of time before they decide to take the fight to us, or, worse yet, our families. I propose a midnight raid into their compound. Live ammo, zero tolerance. Make an example of the first two who fight back, and the rest will fall in line. We may lose a kid or two, but we'll save the vault as a whole, and that's what counts. You are not to inform the Overseer and some of our softer security guards about this plan, as they will only object and ensure our defeat. Once the deal's done, they'll see it was worth the price. This will show those scum what happens when you step out of line in our vault. And, can unlock the cell door from here. Okay. Grab that stim pack. Sure. Mr. Broch.
It's been a while, kid. I guess the goat couldn't have predicted how you'd turn out, could it? Remind me to add a question about rescuing your teacher from the vault jail. If the vault ever goes back to normal, that is. By the way, while I was in there, I heard some worrying things from the guards.
What did you hear from the guards?
I heard one of the guards talking about some sort of plan to raid Amata and the rest of us. I didn't hear anything else, but I think he read it on the security terminal. So maybe you can find more there. I'm sure it's bad news for us all.
What happened down here?
It was pretty rough, I'll tell you. I know a lot of folks blame your dad, but I know he didn't mean to cause all that. Don't blame him or yourself.
Tell me about the rebels.
Most of them are just kids who are caught up in the idea of seeing the world. But I know we've got to actually open the vault if we want to survive. Otherwise, we're just going to dwindle away down here until it's all too late.
Oh, we have to go.
Watch yourself down here.
Oh, what else can we find? Vault 101, lower level. And this was the Overseer's office. I'll come back to him in a moment, I think. Is this where he's hanging out? No. Alright, well,
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I think we can have a word with him now and convince him to open the vault. Or try to find... I think we can manage to find the reactor room on the way out. Let's just go talk to the Overseer while we're here. Fine.
You don't... What do you want?
Right, well, I believe I have the solution to the vault's problems.
To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
Oh, I thought we'd be able to tell him about the thing on the security terminal. Well, the rebels are right. You need to open the vault.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault?
There we go. You can't even keep your security in line. They're planning to raid the rebels.
Damn it! I told them I won't let this degenerate into violence again. The vault simply can't take the instability anymore. But maybe you're right. They simply can't stand the pressure anymore. And now the purity and perfection of my vault is crumbling all around me.
Humanity isn't about pure genetics, or the only mission your vault ever had was keeping its residents alive. Yeah, humanity isn't about pure genetics. It's about never giving up hope, even now.
I wish I could share your optimism, but I suppose you have a point in your blathering way. My way won't save our vault's mission, but if I let them contact the outside world, I might be able to save its inhabitants. But I'm not the one to lead them in that. I'm stepping down as overseer. I'll tell Amata that I can think of no more appropriate leader than she.
Yeah, and we gained some karma for that. And we ended Vault 101's troubles, stopped the Overseer. Now we have to talk to Amata by sprinting after the Overseer here. This is the way
You
you
don't
went?
belong here anymore.
Yeah, till we go back to the lower levels. I don't know, who's that? Chip Taylor? Oh no. I don't remember who he was. We passed the clinic. We may have. Yeah, these are the buildings. This was our room. I'm confused. How did we find a mod the first time? Oh yeah, the tricycle on the stairs. Oh, that's Ellen for you. Butch's mom. Yeah, they were all upstairs. Yeah, there's Butch.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe, inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you.
Hey.
You don't belong here anymore.
You did it! I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer. He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him.
I just had a little talk with him and explained a few things, all quite civil.
You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change.
I've got a bad feeling about this. What is it?
There are still so many things to repair, and a lot of bad feelings to mend. Some people still blame you for what happened. So, I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
I saved the vault and now you're kicking me out?
No, it's not like that. But if you stay, it'll just keep causing more problems. The vault can't take any more infighting. It's just what has to be. It'll be a while before we're ready to really go outside. But once the vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. With luck, we'll meet again.
A modified utility jumpsuit. Okay, actually, what does that do? Luck +1, rad resistance +10, repair +5. Okay, only because we're kind of done with lockpick now. That's lockpick +5, repair +5. So, yeah, sure, thanks. Alright, I guess we are done with Vault 101 here. All world classroom.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
Reactor. Yeah, let's head down to the reactor level before we head out, since we won't be able to come back in. So, yeah, heads up for the rifle schematics, or, if you forgot it initially, the medicine bobblehead. Last chance. Get down here into the reactor room. And somebody should be down here. Stanley working on it or something. Maybe not now that it's been finished. Stim packs. Hello, Stanley, are you down here anyway? Oh, well, there's the maintenance terminal. It's got a hard lock on it. Oh, I guess. Lesko's lab coat. Oh, hacking. Wow, okay. Few choices. This may not be so bad. TIONs look like a good place to start. Admiration, maybe meditation. Oh, but also 5 letters. Populations. Yes. Okay, that one wasn't too hard. So yeah, we can run a couple of tests. Hydroponics fully functional. Air filtration. Systems functional. And we begin a water chip service. That begins the reactor problems or something. Alright, there was a load zone if this goes sideways. Oh, service disabled. See vendor. Okay. Maybe because we're already done with the quest. But yeah, that would have done something, and then the vault would have been sabotaged. But I guess as we've completed the quest, there's no need for it. Okay, but that was the terminal you need. Let's get out of here. We could probably put our Ranger battle armor back on, but I'm taking the lab coat for the moment.
You don't belong here anymore.
You just stop already. Back to the atrium, I guess. Oh no, that's up to the rebels. This stairwell, yeah. Any stairwell, just get us back to the entrance. That's the security office. Overseer's office. Wait, we didn't want to come this way. through the back of the diner. Past the tricycle. Aha. There's... yeah,
Why won't you
Officer
just leave
Taylor.
us alone? You've done enough damage.
Entry. I guess we don't have to worry about closing this door up. They're just going to reopen it anyway. But our final farewell to Vault 101. So, bye. We'll see you next playthrough. It's 300 XP for completing Trouble on the Home Front. And yeah, that pretty much wraps up time for this part. Next time, well, we'll get into something. Either, let's look at our world map real quick. Either we'll head back to Girder Shade and start on the Nuka-Cola Challenge. We could start exploring the area around Vault 87. Yeah, most of the others can kind of wait. Oasis, Canterbury Commons. We get to the National Guard Armory. So I'm thinking Nuka-Cola Challenge, but we might head up to this area of the map as well. So I don't know. Wait and see. So until next time, thanks for watching, and bye.